just in case we want to, play back. And if you have questions, you can view it again later. And Terry's having difficulty, but that's okay. I know you're on there. So awesome. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear okay. Okay, perfect. So I am just gonna close up my window so that I can. Sorry for the technical side of the house, but you know what's so cool about this is one of the fun ways that we get to work our business is we're just hanging out at home and we spend a half hour time over here and share some information. So I just want to take a minute to thank you guys for taking the time out of your night to just, tune into our healthy living show versus watching something fun on TV for a half an hour. My name is Heather Labonte. I'm an Executive Regional Vice President with Arbonne. And what we're going to do a little bit tonight is just basically tell you about Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living program. And this program is something that can completely change your life. It's just mind-blowing to me the things that will happen in your life and in your health after learning this information and embracing it in your own life. You're going to be really pleasantly surprised at how affordable that it can be. And even though that we use super high-end formulations based on European standards for safety, but watch what I do, because this is just one way that some people earn some extra income in their lives. So if you're looking for that too, just keep that in the back of your mind that this is one aspect. If you're not interested, that's totally awesome. But we're going to show you ways that you can shop and save. So you're going to love our preferred client program because there are awesome discounts. So 2 minutes about who am I and why am I sharing this with you guys. First, I told you my name is Heather Labonte, and I have 3 little kids, so I was out at the beach all day today and enjoying life. My professional background is actually in information technology, but I found out about Arbonne actually 7 years ago in August. 7 years ago, I went to my friend's house. She was having just a sangria night. Had no idea what I was going to, but I knew there was sangria. So I was like, okay, went out and heard about this really awesome skincare. But what I didn't know, what I was going to find out about, was this awesome business opportunity. So I took a leap of faith because I needed to. We needed some extra. My husband was out of work, and that was 7 years ago, and I was working 2 jobs, and I did this too. But over the course of a couple of years, I was able to actually let go of all corporate jobs, and now this is all I do. And I am blessed to have an amazing team of wonderful people, some of who are on the call, of course, tonight. And we get to help change the health and wealth of anybody who is open to it. So that's about it. So what is this 30 Days to Healthy Living program or 28-day detox? You'll hear them both. They're exactly the same thing. But what this is it's a 30 days or 4 weeks to jumpstart to a healthier lifestyle. This is not a fad diet. It is not a rapid weight loss program. There's no points. There's no counting calories. There's no counting fat grams or things like that. And if you've done other programs, don't be shy about asking questions or sharing your experience, because I'm one of those girls who's basically done almost everything under the sun. And I'll have to show you my before and after picture because it's kind of quite shocking when I look back. But common thinking is that if you lose weight, then you're going to get healthy. And then the reality is actually, if you focus on getting healthy inside, the weight's going to kind of take care of itself. So this program is going to reveal foods that are sabotaging your health, that we're going to reprogram your body to efficiently remove toxins, reset your metabolism, reduce food cravings, and also renew your skin, which is a great side effect. So when you get started on the program, you're going to be added into a private Facebook group, and where we're going to give you grocery lists, menus, meals for 4 weeks, and there's also vegan meals in there if that interests you. You're going to get encouragement, accountability, and lots and lots and lots of education, which is one of the things that I think is awesome. I've done programs in the past where you're basically told, eat this, weigh this, measure this, and check in a week. And I did all those things, but at the end of it, I didn't know how to then go forward in life, and everything just came on right back. But anyway, so the benefits, there's lots of benefits to our program. Weight loss is one of the big things that a lot of people see. Hello, whoever just joined in. Deandra, hi. Let's see. The women on average lose 7 to 12 pounds in the 4 weeks, and men on average lose 15 or more pounds. Darn those men. You're going to have an increase in energy and focus, going to reset your metabolism, decrease sugar and carb cravings. It's going to flush the toxins out of your body, and I'm going to actually explain what those are. And because those things are what are causing the fat that is trapped in your body to be released. And all of the removal of physical signs of toxicity. You're going to experience improved sleep and elimination of brain fog. Anybody ever have anything like that where they just, yeah, okay, thank you. Glad it's not just me. Just you can't focus sometimes. So all of those things are going to come around. Another awesome benefit is a decrease in joint pain. And of course, your skin is going to be renewed like we talked about. So how many of you guys, and you can do show of hands or you can speak up, because let's pretend we're in a room together and I'm not just, in a computer with you guys, but how many of you guys have experienced some of these symptoms? And I just have like the list that I'm looking at on the screen of things that mean that you have a toxic imbalance in your body. So bloating. And it's okay. Like we're all friends here. Anger or like craziness feelings, like me totally. Brain fog, we kind of talked about that. Sleep problems, either a hard time falling asleep or staying asleep. That's the worst. Joint pain, that's happened to me. Skin conditions, so believe it or not, things like acne or dull skin or circles under your eyes, those are symptoms of toxicity. Itchy skin, sometimes people have that. Pot belly, cholesterol problems, PMS, mackerel. I could raise my hand to all of these things that I've had happen to me. Sugar cravings, that was me, crazy me. Mood swings, weight gain. Like there's a list that can go on and on. Things also such as the inability to lose weight or that cycle of losing, gaining. So there's a lot of things on the list. And believe it or not, we're just taught that those are normal things that happen in age. And I am here to tell you that is not. It's not normal. We're not meant to feel sick and tired all the time. And unfortunately, a lot of people just go with it. Those are some symptoms. I just wanted to see. Jessica, I can't see your face. I don't know if there's a way for you to show your face. But anyway, so what is...
No, I'm here. I just can't get on right now.
Oh, no. Can't see your beautiful face.
It is what it is.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
I'm sorry that we can't see your face, but I hope you can see our faces. So
Well,
what's a,
I've been on Zoom many times, so I know.
okay? So what is a toxin? A toxin is actually anything in your body that cannot be used for energy, from energy. And toxins can come from the foods that we eat, from the environment, from skincare, hair care, virtually anything you put in your body or on your body can have toxins in it. And what the deal is our fat cells. So I have this cool visual, and hopefully you can see this. This is bubble wrap, and inside my bubble wrap are three little bouncy balls, few bouncy balls, okay? And these bouncy balls, which I stole from my children, by the way, are in the representative of a toxin in your body. And what happens when you have lots of toxins in your body is your fat cells, which is this bubble wrap, will go around and wrap themselves around the toxin. It's almost like they're Pac-Man or little vacuum cleaners. So they go around finding all the toxins, and they wrap themselves around the toxins so that they can protect our organs. So they're going around in your body and they're pulling them away from, your liver and kidneys and your heart. And unfortunately, where do they get stored is a lot of times in the lower half of our body. So pockets of fat or cellulite are indicative of a lot of toxins in your system. Is that crazy? So our fat cells are good things. So what we're doing through the program, which I'll explain a little bit more, is we focus on the inside of your body and helping to get these toxins out of your body. So what happens when all those toxins are flushed out of your system? Your bubble wrap flattens out, like all of the bubbles pop, basically, and your bubble wrap flattens out, and then all of those fat cells go back to the way they're supposed to be, nice and shrunken down, because there's no toxins holding on. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I really wish I knew this so long ago, because I'm telling you, I've done everything under the sun. And I will say, I am in my mid-40s, and for the first time in my life, weight, and I know this is not a weight thing, but weight doesn't matter to me anymore. It just all takes care of itself, and I feel good, and I feel awake and alive and with energy. And I have 3 kids under the age of 9, so I don't know how that's even possible. But Liz is like raising her eyebrows because she's living this this rock star of a girl on the program here. But anyway, so that's what toxins are, and that's what we're focused on the inside. The other way you can think of that too is like pretend your body is like a bathtub, and have you ever got like hair clogged in the drain? And the water kind of like is really slow to come out? That's the same thing as in our bodies. So the water are all the toxins coming into your body, and when the drain is clogged up, they can't filter and get out. So eventually the water is going to rise and rise and rise and rise and spill over the sides of the tub. And guess what that spillover is? That's our like waistband and all those other symptoms. A lot of times we just look at the real quick thing of like, let me take care of that outside part instead of going inside and figuring out what's going on inside your body. So, I can
There's Jessica.
Someone's got some feedback.
I am.
I want to show you guys this picture. Okay, can you guys see that screen?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So this is what nutritional rebalancing is. So on the left-hand side, this is your body, and it doesn't really matter the size. What you're looking at is all those little dots, and all those dots are those toxins that I was talking about in the bubble wrap, okay? And so many programs, when you diet or you're making like a temporary change, you make the changes which result to your body in the middle where you're smaller, but you still have the same number of toxins in your system. And then what happens is your body then is going to whip right back over again to the left side because it rebounds. Your body is like, oh my gosh, there's more toxins, so I'm going to go do that protection even better. And you get into that cycle. It's also like that last 15 pounds that no matter what, you can't get rid of. That's why. It's because the toxins are in there, and our bodies are doing their job to protect our organs. So what we're doing in our nutritional rebalance is we're skipping that middle step where we're focused on the inside, and we're going to basically erase all those toxins. And then you've got the body all the way on the right side where there are much less of toxins. It's called cellular cleansing. And it's almost magical, the things that happen to your body when we focus on getting the toxins out. So it's like your body taking care of itself. That's pretty awesome, right? That blew my mind when I really understood that. So anyway, that's what we do in a nutshell. So I'm going to tell you what you're going to learn in this program because you tuned in for a reason. What is this all about? We're going to learn how to eat clean, which thankfully is becoming more popular and more on trend. We're going to learn how to remove certain foods temporarily for these 4 weeks, which might be causing negative effect on your body. We're going to help to support your elimination organs effectively, removing those toxins from your body, also helping to balance your pH and your blood sugar so you're not having peaks and valleys of the rise of energy and the crash that happens afterwards. You're going to sort of stay even keel, which is wonderful, and how to help get more good nutrition into your body. And then what's so important too is at the end of the program, we will help you to ease back into different foods to reincorporate things and find out how your body is affected by certain foods. So that's awesome. So clean eating, I think most people know what that means. You're basically eating the way that God made the food, not the way that man has started to change things to make the crops grow more abundantly, or to feed animals certain things to help them grow big and fat, to have better things to sell. So just going back to the way things were years ago. And here's a fun fact is that when you eat a clean anti-inflammatory diet, that's going to help naturally to remove toxins from your system. So we eliminate a few categories of food just for this period of time. So things that are acidic, allergenic, and addictive. And we outline all this for you, of course. Many common foods that we eat have negative effects on our body, and we just sort of chalk it up to like, oh, that's what happens when you reach a certain age, or it's the end of the day, so of course I'm tired. Nope, not true. The foods you crave most likely are the ones that have a negative effect on you. So what do you need to eliminate for this program? You're going to eliminate refined sugar. And it is so hidden these days in so many products, and a daily intake of sugar can put your body into a continual acidic state. It's going to actually leach your body of vitamins and minerals, and can even cause wrinkles. Oh, darn that sugar. Sugar increases your insulin, and all of that also increases your fat storage. So we're going to help to curb that. We're going to eliminate artificial sweeteners, and I think that's an obvious thing because they're chemical. They're something that your body cannot actually process. They're fake, so it's a toxin. It can lead to so many scary things too. You're going to remove processed foods from your diet. Those they're easy, they're quick, they're in a box, you just grab and go type of foods. There's a lot of preservatives in them, so those are going to get out of our diet for a period of time. We're going to take away dairy for 4 weeks. And dairy, look there, it's only for 4 weeks. The reason being, and this is very interesting, is that dairy is actually highly acidic. It can cause bloating, gas, and belly pain. We're actually taught to drink milk or have cheese for the calcium in it, right? what's crazy is that it's actually made up of sugar and hormones and antibiotics. And only about 30% of the calcium in milk can actually be absorbed into your body. So there's great alternatives that we're going to help you with, such as almond milk or coconut milk. Almond milk has twice the amount of calcium that cow milk has. So it's easy. We've got alternatives, not a big deal. There's no whey for this because whey protein, it's very popular. That's a derivative of dairy. It's very cheap. It's very common and it's easy to find, although it's really hard for your body to digest. Whey is actually known to cause abnormal heart rhythms, and it can mess with your cholesterol. There's diabetes risk, all sorts of scary side effects to that. You're also going to eliminate gluten, which actually many people are doing these days. That's that sticky protein that's found in wheat. And approximately half of our population today has an intolerance to gluten. That is crazy. It's really hard to digest. That causes a lot of pot belly also. And all those things we talked about too with like brain fog, that's a side effect of gluten. So many things can also really make you go a little bit crazy. I know one of my daughters has a gluten intolerance and I can tell when she's had it because she goes crazy. Not just because she's 8. We also eliminate soy. Soy is highly, highly processed. 90% of it is genetically modified. That's another thing that's really acidic and linked to inflammation, which can cause so many diseases in our bodies. Scary thing too is that soy contains plant estrogen, which can mimic the effects of a female estrogen hormones, put you at risk for female cancers. And it's also been known to grow breasts in males. Yikes. So no. And then the hard hitters are coffee and alcohol. The reason for no coffee is it's really acidic, and we've talked about that disease can't grow in a body that's alkaline, so we're trying to help get our bodies back there. And then alcohol, of course, it's toxic, also loaded with sugar and gluten. So that's it. Those are the heavy hitters, 4 weeks of your life. What are we doing? What are we adding? We're wanting to eat foods that are really alkaline. Acidic foods lead to inflammation, which inflammation leads to lots of diseases. So we want to get out of that. And alkaline foods, they're going to starve the disease in your body. They're going to help you in having an anti-inflammatory diet. Do you know that cancer can't live in a body that is alkaline? Did you guys know that? Because I didn't know any of that before this. It's kind of scary. So here's some crazy cancer stats. Currently, 41% of the United States population has cancer. So chances are 1 out of 2 people are going to have some type of cancer. So we want to help our bodies to become healthy and to be strong to prevent anything like that. So what are you going to feed your cells? You're going to feed your cells fruits and vegetables that are acidic, so or alkaline rather, not acidic. We're going to help you to balance your blood sugar, which means you're not going to have those peaks and valleys of energy and crash all day. So you're going to eat actually all day long, which I love because I love to eat. Am I the only one that likes to eat all day? No? Okay, thank you. I'm constantly eating. Every 3 to 4 hours, you want to fuel your body effectively. So if you're the type of person that likes to skip a meal, we're going to help you through that to remember to eat and to keep your body fueled. All right, so now I'm going to just show you some of the products, what you actually do get, what you feed your body. And I have this giant box of awesome Arbonne goodness next to me that I'm going to show you guys some of the good stuff. And I'm going to show you and promise to show you that you can save time and money by choosing Arbonne Nutrition. So when you replace meals with like an Arbonne protein shake, it's actually cheaper than grocery shopping can be, or eating out, and it's healthier. So I'm going to challenge you guys to that. So first, real quick, does anyone ever heard of Arbonne before this? Because I never did. No. Jessica,
No.
Arbonne? No. Okay. Who else do we have on? All right, so I'm going to give you the real quick and dirty. What's Arbonne? Who are we all about? So Arbonne is actually a 37-year-old health and wellness company. We're in the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Poland, Taiwan, and opening in Germany next year. So all over the world. I love that we don't have to stock or carry products. We don't have to deliver products to people. We help you take your order online, so kind of like an Amazon account, and then all the stuff goes right to you. Boom, easy peasy. Everything is results oriented from the program to the business. I'm kind of proof of that. It kind of surprised me how quickly I was able to build an income and replace it. What separates Arbonne from other companies are the fact that they have a very, very strict ingredient policy. So all the products are pure, safe, and beneficial. It's all botanically based, which means it's all based on nature and plants. No chemicals and sciencey stuff that gets in the way of giving things to your body that are made from nature. Nothing harmful. Everything is vegan certified as well. It's all gluten-free because a lot of people have gluten problems. Non-GMO, which means nothing has been played with in nature to grow plants. Nothing artificial as far as colors, flavors, sweeteners. There's no cholesterol, no dairy, no soy, no whey. All of the stuff that we want to avoid has been taken care of for us. So that's what's so awesome about Arbonne. So products you get: yummy, yummy, yummy protein. They come in these giant bags of protein. There's vanilla and chocolate. The protein, it's a powder, and you can either have it in things like smoothies, or you can make recipes with it. So you can make protein pancakes, or make muffins, or you can make things like pudding. Like, there's so many different things you can make with it. But 20 grams of protein, which is all comes from plants. It is the most digestible and absorbable form of protein out there. It's got a complete amino acid profile. It's really great for muscle building if anyone is like trying to build and build and build. The pea protein is actually going to help you feel really full. If you Google Dr. Oz and pea protein, you're going to find a lot of information from him on why you want to have this kind of protein. But in essence, when you have it, you're going to feel like you ate a steak, but you have a smoothie. Awesome for people. So most people go with having 1 or 2 a day. If you're trying to lose weight, most people replace 2 meals with the protein, or 1. So that's that. You're going to also get 2 boxes, oh my gosh, of our Energy Fizz sticks. These, anyone who's had them cannot live without them. But they're, right? Tell me I'm right, guys. They come in a little packet, so they're individual. And this is going to help you to take your coffee, soda, Diet Coke habit, whatever it is. They come in pomegranate and citrus. They are amazing balls of energy in one drink. So instead of synthetic stuff in that, our caffeine comes from natural sources like green tea and guarana, and it's going to give you that pick-me-up, but it's also alkaline forming, so it's going to help you to fight off all those radicals out of your body. So also boost your metabolism there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. One of the most beneficial products is this thing called Digestion Plus. This is another powder, but it is a stick packet, and that has probiotic, prebiotic, and 11 digestive enzymes that are going to promote the nutrient intake in your body. So probiotics are that healthy bacteria in your gut. We kill that every single time we have a prescription and when you eat processed foods. So you have to replace that. And if you're not eating like 80% raw and vegan, like who really does that? A few people that I know, you're not replacing this. So this is awesome. The other great benefit to this is everything starts in your gut, from your skin conditions to your mood and libido and everything else. It all starts in the gut. So the moral of the story is a healthy gut, happy, everything else in your life. I'm telling you, it is like a miracle thing. Then you're going to also get a bag of fiber. It is tasteless, odorless. It's like baby powder consistency. Everyone needs 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day, and most people, unfortunately, get less than 4 grams of fiber in a day. So if there was one thing that you had to do for your body, I would make sure you got the right amount of fiber, because if you did, you would lose basically 9.5 pounds in a year just from getting the right amount of fiber. So that's also a sponge for your toxins. Remember, I don't know where I put my toxins, your little toxins in your bubble wrap there. It's going to help to draw those out of your body. So that's an awesome, powerful thing. And you just put it in your shakes if you want. It helps you feel full. You don't even realize you had it. So good. All right. Then you're also going to have 2 boxes of this awesome tea. Hopefully you can see it. It's a detox tea. That's a great replacement for the coffee. What's that? Are you drinking yours?
Yeah.
This is a great time of night to have
I like that tea. I like tea.
Tea is good. It's a great replacement for coffee or a black tea. This tea is so awesome. It helps to regulate cholesterol, balance your blood sugar, helps to promote weight loss. Contains something called milk thistle, which is very good for supporting your kidney, your liver, and your GI tract. So those things are like flushing out those toxins, and we all remember what's linked to those toxins is those bubble wrap. So those fat cells are going to like go right along with it. So we love our tea. And then in the 3rd week of the program, so you're having your smoothies and your fizzies and your tea and all that one stuff, and making meals and snacking all day long. In the 3rd week, you're still doing all of that, but then you just drink another drink, and it's called the 7-day cleanse. So this is going to help to cleanse, detoxify, and support your liver, colon, and your GI tract. So in our intestine, there's all these nooks and crannies in there, and stuff kind of gets built up and stuck and wedged in all the little nooks and crannies. And ladies, I think we're all ladies on here. This is the gross part, I'm sorry, but we on average carry 5 to 25 pounds of waste stuck in our nooks and crannies. Eek. So this awesome drink is going to help to sort of loosen the stuff that's stuck in the nooks and crannies so that it can get the heck out of there. And but it's also helping to draw out metals and heavy metals and toxins in your body. So I get a lot of questions usually about the cleanse, and you don't have to be shy because I'm doing a lot of talking and no one else is asking me questions. But I'm going to say slow in, slow out. Okay? It's gentle, and yes, you can still go to work and go out and do all those fun things. So that's cool. Those are the basics of the stuff that you get in the program. A couple of things, there's some people that like to add on, if anyone likes candy or has a sweet tooth. We have these things called Fit Chews. They're kind of like a saltwater taffy consistency. There's caramel, lemon, and chocolate, and those are awesome. They're like dessert without the guilt, and they also help you to stay on track and avoid something scary like the drive-thru. So those are a powerful tool to have, great in between meal snack. And then one of my favorite products that actually you get to pick a free gift if you're a first-time preferred client. One of my favorite products is this thing called Greens Balance, and it's a powder. 1 scoop of this powder has an entire serving of fruits and vegetables. So you can just take 1 scoop and throw it in your smoothie. We're supposed to have 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And I don't know about you, but I don't always get that in. So I know if I'm just throwing in a scoop in my smoothies, I'm doing good. But it's got like every color of the rainbow, from blueberries to pumpkin to mango to elderberry to quinoa and grass, like all sorts of, not like grass outside, wheatgrass, all sorts of things to put in there. So it is so, so, so awesome. So that's it. I'm just going to do a real quick, what's the day like? So you get up, you have your Digestion Plus, you'll make your smoothie, maybe have a cup of tea if you want to. So you have your smoothie, you have snack in the mid-morning, and it can be something like hard-boiled eggs or some raw nuts or veggies and hummus, or I'm a chips girl, so I have a lot of chips and hummus or chips and salsa. I love chips. Then you're going to have your lunch. Your lunch can be like another smoothie or a shake or not. It's totally up to you. And then snack again in the afternoon. So more snacks like we talked about. Another great snack is brown rice cakes with almond butter, and throw some fresh strawberries on that. So good. Or a green apple and take the caramel chew and melt it, and you've got like a candied apple. Yummy. And then you make a dinner, and it's completely up to you. We do give you recipes. You don't have to follow them. You just follow the guidelines if you don't want to make our recipes, but they're so good. And then after dinner, you'll have your tea and just, you know, go on with your day. So it's super easy. It's super, super easy to follow, but what I love is that there's a whole group of support, because sometimes we just can't do it alone. We need a little help from our friends to get through it. And, you know, while we're doing all this work on the inside of our body, don't forget about your outside. Our skin is a living, breathing organ. So many times we forget about it. An interesting fact is that the natural aging process is only responsible for about 10% of the damage to our skin. The other 90% comes from the food that we eat and the products that we are using in our bodies. So that's something just to think about. Arbonne does carry, of course, amazing care, and I know my friend Terry, who is on, she just tried it, and she was actually really blown away by using it. She's like, well, that's another pleasant surprise to what Arbonne carries. But just, you know, think about you're doing all the work on the inside. Don't forget about the outside, and we can help with it as well. I just want to wrap up and show you guys what comes included with this. So I'm going to show you another screen. And as I show those to you, I also want you to know, like, there's 3 ways that you can be a part of Arbonne. You can choose to be a discount shopper, which is awesome and wonderful. You can share this with other people by hosting. And what's so cool is, like, we're doing that right now. We're sharing it with people online, so you don't even have to leave your house. And you can share, and there's benefits to you by doing that. Third way is at the consultant level, and that's kind of what I do, and some of the other people that are on our call are consultants. So it's Sunday night. Are you dreading tomorrow morning? Does tomorrow morning mean going back to work and you don't want to? Because that doesn't have to be the case. I mean, some people love their job, but don't get me wrong. If you're looking for a different avenue, which maybe you didn't realize was there, this can be that too. It's not for everyone, but it certainly can be. The business is extremely simple. So you guys might think I am an expert and I know all sorts of stuff, but truth be told, I'm reading a PowerPoint slide to you guys. So there's no secret. You have to be a superstar to do this. It's super simple. We just share things that have changed our life and to help other people to get healthy, and just sort of follow the system. The business is really, really flexible. We typically work 10 to 15 hours a week. And when you share it with other people, the cool thing is, so let's just say you were going to work a job for 10 hours, you got paid for your 10 hours. And if you had 3 friends that were going to also work. You could recommend them to come work with you. And if you're at a store, per se, you get paid for your 10 hours and they get paid. Store is not going to say, hey, thanks, Susie Q. You did an awesome job for getting your friends to work here too. But with Arbonne, when you do that, and it's a natural progression because there's stuff people use every single day, when you do your 10 hours and you have 3 friends who also work 10 hours, you are compensated for yours and theirs. So for 40 hours. So you work 10, get paid for 40. It's pretty awesome. And then it continues to grow and grow and grow and grow. So that is awesome. It's called time leveraging, by the way. I never had a clue what that meant. I always thought you have to go to a job, sit at a desk, do your hours, get paid. And anyway, there's options is all I'm saying. It's very lucrative. It's very, very surprisingly lucrative. And there's lots of tax benefits as well. So there's tax deductions. Your products are tax deductible. You get bigger discounts. There's also a Mercedes-Benz program. I'm lucky in that I have earned a Mercedes with Arbonne, so they pay for my car. You can build a business, you can replace an income, or you can just earn a couple $100s a month to support your Arbonne habit. Totally up to you. So anyway, I am going to bring up the, show you what is in. Let's see if I can show my screen properly again. But I think I'm going to also give you a link. I'm going to put a link in our chat window because you get to pick free gift. Hopefully that came up to you guys because you get to pick a free gift as a new client. So let me see. And I'm going to open up, bear with me, to show you the contents. Trying. So the funny thing is I used to work in IT, and here I am struggling with how to share my screen. Isn't that great? Okay. So can you guys see this document now?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So this is, Arbonne puts together something called value packs, and they make it really easy for us to help you guys because they just took the most popular things that people were buying and they packaged them all together. But the one we were talking about is down here on the bottom, and let me see if I can zoom this for you guys. If I could really be a technical person. Okay, that worked. So Arbonne Nutrition is what we were talking about. So what you get with everything is the fiber, the Digestion Plus, 2 boxes of the tea. You get 2 bags of the protein, and there's 30 servings in each one, and you get to choose the flavors you want. Just pick 2. You get 2 boxes of the Energy Fizz Sticks. There's 2 flavors, and of course you pick what you want. A lot of people pick one of each. And then you're also going to get the 7-day body cleanse. So that's what's included. And then I'm going to try to be smart again and show you the discount. I'm trying, guys. You can laugh at me all you want. It's all good. So let me zoom this in. And I gotta move myself over here. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see this one okay? Some thumbs up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
all of those products that we talked about, which basically gives you everything for the whole month. The retail on it, which is crazy, is $434 a product. But what Arbonne did was they packaged it all together. So you get all of that for only $260. And there's a one-time $20 sign-up fee. And what that means is it gives you a discount for a year. So it's kind of like an Amazon Prime account. Only Amazon Prime is like $99. Arbonne's is $20. So you get 20 to 40% off for an entire year of stuff. You get all of that. You also get free shipping. You're going to get a free gift, which is, I put the link in there, and most of those free gifts are $50 to $60. And you're also going to get $10 off your next order, which is pretty amazing. So that whole thing roughly comes to about $8 or $9 a day, I think. Oh, and it's money back guarantee as well, which is pretty awesome. So basically you can do the whole thing with zero risk and know that you can get your money back and be healthy and happy and everything. So I'm going to also put up a link in the chat window that is for that nutritional rebalance slide that I showed you. And the other thing I'm going to put up in there is a document where you can see an order form. So we are actually able to put people on hold and do individual consultations to anyone who would like to, or we can have individual conversations at another time. So I'm here and happy to serve you guys in whatever way works best for you. Don't be shy. And I'll speak at once. Would anyone like to have a private conversation or have questions that you would like answered? And you can ask them in front of everyone too. It's totally fine.
I am vegetarian and I do non-GMO products. I do not use microwave oven.
Awesome.
I already am on protein shakes. I take a protein shake. I used to be a bodybuilder, so I already have my food picked out.
Good for you.
I pretty confirm what I've already known from my own training and lifting and being a weight management consultant myself. So I can't really expense to buy that stuff right now. I'm actually unemployed, and I'm in a position where I can't spend the money. But I wanted to support Terry and her enthusiasm for this product, as well as hear what you have to say. So
Thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, Terry's been doing really well. I'm really proud of her. And I understand my husband was out of work actually when I took the leap, and I understand.
well, plus also I'm like semi-retired, so I can only make a certain dollar amount each month, or it breaks up my Social Security. So I'm very, I have to be very careful what I bring home and what I get. So that's another issue.
Yep.
I had similar issues too. I'm actually unemployed, and I was feeling really bad, which was kind of preventing me from going forward with trying to find work because I was feeling so horrible. And after talking with Heather a couple of times, I just finally was desperate to try something that was going to work for me because everything else I had tried did not. And I found that I have more energy. I got sunburned today, so sorry. Was out on the water. I have more energy. I can go to sleep without sleeping aids, which is incredible because I have insomnia. I also wake up on my own in the morning. I don't even have to have the alarm clock, which is incredible. And I have energy. So I'm still working on the weight loss portion, but I can already tell a difference. And I've had people say that my skin actually looks a lot better.
Yay!
So I think my system is just one of those stubborn ones where it's going to take a little longer than 30 days. But I just wanted to let everyone know that that's how I ended up in it. I'm not really a salesperson type, and I know there's a ton of other, product lines out there, but I feel excited about this because it's actually really helped. So thank you, Heather.
Yay! That was wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Aw. So happy. Do any of our guests have any questions that we haven't already answered?
No, you answered mine.
Okay.
I listened to you and I heard what you said.
Okay. Awesome. 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 So I would just encourage you guys to just, get back with the person that invited you, because anytime someone invites you to hear something about Arbonne, it's because they really love you and they want the best for you. So thank you guys so much. I hope, if we're not friends on Facebook, I would love to connect with you guys. Just stay in touch, and I really appreciate you taking the time tonight.
Thank you, Heather, for doing this. I
Oh
appreciate
no, it's my pleasure. I put in an hour work a week. I'm good.
Thank you for your time, Heather. It's very appreciative.
Thank you so much, Jessica. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good
night.
Let's see if I can figure out how to do this now.